Hello everyone, this is June Alolua and I am the founder of Family Life Tech. First of all, I want to say a very big thank you for believing in what we do here. And just in case you missed it, I really want you to know that by choosing to be a part of Family Life Tech, you are actually saving a life. I have been a victim of what it means to be raised in a dysfunctional home. And maybe you're even listening to me right now and you can relate. You yourself may have grown up in a home where your dad or your mom were not together, or one person was abusive, or both of them were abusive. Or maybe you even grew up in a home where there was no peace, there was a lot of quarreling, a lot of fighting. But let's not even take it too far. What about while you were in school? You had a friend who took advantage of another guy, you know, she took all of his money and ran away. Or maybe you heard the story of a lady who got impregnated by a guy and the guy denies it. Or you've seen stories of people who stay in a relationship where they are being physically abused, emotionally abused, and they stay there. So, what you're doing here is really, really about saving lives. So, this is what this program is about. And I know that in your heart, you're also asking, how does this work? So, if you've checked out elmav.co, you realize that it is a platform where people can find experts for individual, family life, marriage, and relationship. So, what you're simply going to be doing is that you're going to let people know about this kind of a platform. So, for example, you can start on your WhatsApp status. We have contents already that you can just lift from our social media pages and share. So you can share on your WhatsApp status, and if you have groups or communities, you can share on your group or community that, oh, are you facing depression? Do you need someone to talk to? I know a place where you can find experts, right? And so you can link them up with the experts we have. So on that same page, there is already a curated page where you can find all of our experts, every one of them. So on your own, you can randomly pick people, right? And then pick their profile and send it to someone. And maybe you're in school, you have a friend that is crying, is feeling down, and you find out that this girl needs a counselor, this girl needs someone to talk to. You can also tell that girl or that guy that, okay, I know someone that can help you. I know a place where you can find experts. Then you copy the link of an expert, you share it with them. So when this person you've told about this community, about elmav.co, when the person eventually signs up and pays for a service, you also get a commission. So it's just as simple as that. So we have different things. For example, even though I'm a coach and I'm the founder, I also have some of my products there. And it's not just me, because I'm not a selfish person. I created it for every other person who is an individual, family life, relationship, or married, to be able to sign up and put up their service so that other people can find them. I cannot serve the whole world, right? So I brought in other people. So it's not just about me, right? So for example, I have the Christian Singles community, and that Christian Singles community is a subscription based community. Before now, we used to pay 6,000 naira, but because I was starting this program, I increased it to 7,000 naira, so that anyone that recommends someone to join the Christian Singles community will get that 1,000 naira on top of it. And this 6,000 naira is for 6 months. So they are literally paying 1K per month, right? So which is a really, really, really discounted fee. Many of the communities I know pay like 50K, right? Even for a year. So that 6 months that me I'm giving out for 6,000 naira, they'll be paying 25K in other places that I know of, right? So I'm really, really, really doing it at a very, very low price already. So for example, when you do get someone to join Christian Singles community, automatically 1,000 naira comes to you, and the fee is 6,000 naira. If a person is doing it for a year, that is 12,000 naira. You'd also get a commission on that. Also, I also have some courses that I do. So if, for example, you're able to refer someone to take that course, for example, I have a premarital counseling course. If you're able to refer someone, you talk to someone that is about to get married, or you have friends that are about to get married, and you know that the church they are going to, they don't even take premarital counseling seriously, or even if they take premarital counseling seriously, they don't have the right experts that can really help them. I know you know what I'm talking about. There are some churches that, yes, they ensure that their members undergo premarital counseling, but they don't have the right experts. They probably just chose random people in church and put them together to be the counseling committee. But even the people that are counseling others are ignorant themselves. So when you find people like that, you can tell them, oh, I know a place where you can get premarital counseling courses. And so when you do that, under my premarital counseling course, you get 5,000. So for different products and for different experts, they have different amounts that they are willing to let go. Somebody might be selling a product of or offering a service of 100K and might be willing to give the person that referred or connected them maybe like 10,000 naira. So it all depends on what the experts want to let go. So for me, for my Christian singles community, which cost 7,000 naira now, if you refer a person to join that community, you are going to get 1,000 naira off it. If you get a person or connect us with a person who needs premarital counseling course, which me I'm offering, and remember that I'm not the only expert on the community. We have several other experts and they have different pricing for what they are offering. So for me, I'll be able to, for my own product, I'm going to be giving 5,000 naira fee, which is a connector's fee. So I realized that we actually run ads. I run ads because this is my company. But then I'm like, instead of paying Facebook and paying these other people this money that I'm using to run ads, what if I actually pay people? Most of us here are Nigerians and we know what is happening in Nigeria. Instead of enriching these other people that are already really, really rich, why not give this money to other people that also need the money and are willing to actually do this? And after all, you also know people. There are people around you. You belong to communities. You have a church. You probably have a neighborhood. And also there is definitely somebody around you that would need at least one of the services that is right on elmap.co right now. So instead of using the money to be running ads, how about we actually give it to other people? And because you even have a heart to help people, you want to ensure that we have more healthy relationships, more healthy families, and more healthy children, right? So you are not just contributing to people's life for now. You are actually making an intergenerational impact, because research has shown that when a person comes from a dysfunctional home, unless they get help, they will also replicate a dysfunctional home. And so the cycle will continue until somebody decides to stop that cycle. So you choosing to say, oh, I want to become a family life tech hero, you are saving a life. And we also want to ensure that you are not just referring us or connecting us to people. You also have a way that we also have a way that we're also compensating you for your time and your energy. So if right now you're already thinking of a friend that is single, lonely, maybe you have a friend that is already over 30 and they already feel alone, Christian singles community is a great place for them. So if you have a friend like that, that is the right place. So if you have someone that is secretly suffering in a marriage and all, and they need help, this is your chance to actually tell that person, okay, I know an expert that can help you. So this is just an overview of it also. I'm not the only expert on elmap.co. There are many other experts. And remember that elmap.co is actually one of the products of Family Life Tech. There are many other things that we have in the pipeline. So if you're working with us, you're actually working with Family Life Tech, not just elmap.co. Meaning that when we have more openings, when we have more opportunities, that opportunity is opening to you as well. And remember that this is a startup. This organization is starting. So the potential and what is ahead of us is really, really great. And if you check out the news, you find out that we are really doing something unique and something really special. No one has actually done what we are actually doing. So we are literally making history here. There is no platform like this that exists. You can check it out. So your being part of this is being a part of something historical and something really revolutionary for good, especially in the family institution. We are truly passionate about impacting and affecting lives. And like I said, it's also important that as you are making up your mind to say, oh, I want to be a part of this thing, I want to be a part of a person that is changing lives, that is helping people connect with the expert they need, we also want to ensure that you get some form of remuneration for what you do. So this is just an overall explanation of what this is about. As time goes on, more things will come, more structures will be put in place, but for the starting point, this is just the foundation. So we have a number of experts already that are on elmaf.co, and whatever they are offering, to you, our family life remote workers, will also be shared with you. So if a person wants to as a product or a service they want to offer, they would also tell us the amount of money that they are willing to also say that, okay, this is a compensation and a remuneration for our connectors. So you are not just referring people. You know that some products are just selling their product because they just want to sell products. You're actually affecting lives here. And that is the major thing for me here. I asked myself, if I was the one that saw this same job opportunity, if I was not the founder of this company, and I see this kind of a job, I will do it. I have to ask myself, is this I will do because I am a person that believe in changing lives. If you go on Google and you check me out, I actually have a non-profit that caters to saving lives, literally. So, but this one is a profit-making company, right? So we are here to impact lives, and we are here to make profit as well. And like I said, I'm so glad that you decided to be on this journey with us. And more information, more things will be shared on our community platform. So right now, as you finish watching this video, do check out what we have on ground for you. You're going to see the services that are available for you to now begin to tell people, to share on your WhatsApp story, maybe on Instagram if you want, or even have one-on-one conversations with people. So when you go for events, when you go to church, when you go to work, you can tell people about this. Remember that this job in itself is not a full-time role, but this is something you can do along with any other work you're doing, because it is not like an intensive heavyweight job. You are just connecting people to the experts they need. That is just it. Connecting experts to the people that need them, or connecting people to the expert they need and the community they need, as it were, right? So now that you've chosen to do this, we are going to send you your letter of appointment, or is it letter of employment? Yes, you are going to receive that from us because we value you, and we know that even your work experience with us can even be an open door. It can serve as an open door for bigger and more opportunities for you. Imagine that you go for an interview and you actually tell them that you've worked with an organization like this. Even that company will begin to see you differently. They'll see you as a person that is really very emotionally intelligent, and somebody that has a good heart. So showing them that letter that, okay, I work with these people part-time, I help them when I can, to connect users with experts they need, that in itself can open the door. So this is a part-time role, this is not a full-time role, so it doesn't stop you from doing any other job or getting on any other job you want. But guess what? If you're really diligent with what we are doing here, and you actually have a large pool of people that you can reach, you can actually make a whole lot of money while impacting lives. Imagine being able to get 10 people to take the premarital counseling course. 5 times 10, that's 50k already. If I'm right, that's 50k. So if you're able to connect 10 people to take the premarital counseling course, you've made 50k without, you are not the one doing the work, right? The coach or the expert is the one doing the work. You've only just connected people and you've made 50k. You see, so if you are also somebody that will really do what you need to do and tell people, you can actually make a whole lot of money from this. So this is about it, and any further questions can be asked on the community. And one of the things we also do at Family Life Tech, this one is not for the experts right now, is that we also train organizations and we train schools. So if you actually know a school or an organization, or even somewhere you currently work in, you can actually bring us in. And when you bring us in, whatever we are being paid, a certain percentage will also come to you. So you see, so whether you're connecting us to an individual or an organization, you are getting something from connecting us. And remember that our vision at Family Life Tech is really about bringing healing and wholeness to individuals, to families, to corporations, to businesses, and just about everything you can think about. So this is it. This is just it, bringing healing and wholeness. So anytime you are connecting us to an individual, a business, an organization, either connecting them to an expert or connecting us come and carry out a training, right, for their staff or for the school, we are definitely going to have a percentage of the income that will be coming to you. So this is how it works. So you are not just referring people, you are not just referring people, you are connecting people to the help they need. So this is my final thank you. So I'll see you in the community, and please feel free to ask any questions you have. And if you've not followed us, kindly do so. Follow us across social media. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. So follow us across all these handles. It's Family Life Tech, and then elmap.co on LinkedIn. My name is June Anuluwa. It was nice talking with you. Bye for now.